Let's lean into that. Episode 6, The Shadow of Vine Witch. The council chamber was louder than it had ever been. Not with chaos, with pressure. They gather in the north, one lord shouted. Milton will not wait forever, another added. And what will you do, your grace? A general pressed. Stand behind your walls while your enemies grow. At the centre of it all sat King Toklim, still, quiet, listening. Then came the voice that changed everything. Cold, sharp, deliberate. You've hidden before. The room fell silent. Toklim's head lifted slowly. An older lord stepped forward, eyes locked on him. 10 years ago, he said, when the empire of Vine Witch fell, where were you? No one moved, no one spoke, because they all knew. Toklim's hands tightened on the arms of the throne, but he didn't answer. You ran, the lord continued, you hid. A pause. Under Kipper's horse, if the stories are true. A few uneasy murmurs rippled through the chamber. Not mocking, worse, believing. Ginny stepped forward, anger flashing. That was a boy. That was a prince, the lord snapped. And now he is king. The weight of it settled on Toklim, not as anger, not as denial, but as truth. I remember. Toklim said quietly. The room stilled again. I remember the fire, he continued, the screams, the soldiers falling. His voice didn't shake, but it carried something heavy. I wasn't brave. I wasn't strong. A long pause. I was afraid. No one interrupted, because this wasn't weakness. It was something else. And now, the Lord said, pressing forward, you would make the same mistake again. He gestured to the map laid across the table. The East, the South. If you unite them, we rebuild what was lost. The empire of Vine Witch rises again. Murmurs of agreement spread. Power, expansion, control. Or, the Lord finished, you can wait and watch this kingdom fall as you hide behind your walls once more. Silence, all eyes on Toklim. Slowly, he stood, not like his father, not with force, but with resolve. I will not hide, Toklim said. The words landed, but not the way they expected. I will not build an empire from fear, he continued. Murmurs turned uneasy. I will not drag the East and South into war just to prove I am not the boy I was. Now the tension rose. Sharp, dangerous. Then you are still that boy, the Lord. The first time, Toklim's expression hardened. No, he said, a pause. I am the man who remembers what that empire cost. The chamber split, some furious, some uncertain, some quietly impressed. After the council, Toklim stood alone, staring at the old map. The faded borders of the empire of Vine Witch stretched far beyond his current kingdom, a ghost of power, a memory of ruin. Ginny approached slowly. That was brave, she said. Toklim let out a small, bitter breath. They don't see it that way. No, she said, but I do. And if they're right, Ginny didn't answer immediately, then prove them wrong. Your way. Far to the north, in the court of King Milton, laughter echoed. They doubt him, Milton said, amused. Hooligan the Second stood beside him, watching the map. Good, he replied. Milton glanced at him. You don't want him strong? Hooligan the Second's eyes darkened. I want him exposed. He placed a finger on the map, right over Toklim's kingdom, because when the time comes, a cold smile formed. He won't hide, a pause. And this time, I won't let him live with it. And just like that, the past wasn't just memory anymore. It was a weapon. Next episode, we can go into